Namaste and welcome back to my channel. This video is about last minute soil mending hack for fellow new gardeners, which I have recently experimented with success and prepared for you all. So this soil here in this garden bed is very dry, full of dust, and there is no sign of biological activity happening. There's no weeds to be seen, no worms, nowhere, nothing. I also tried pouring some water the other day in a little pothole, and it just literally took minutes and minutes to observe in. So even for a new gardener like me, it's not hard to say that the quality of soil is very poor here, and nothing can be grown in this soil. Even though the quality of soil is very poor on this garden bed, I just didn't want to waste this space. So I've done a little experimental work and come up with the idea of the replacing the soil little by little so that I can utilize this space in cost-effective way and without spending too much money at a time. Now let's get into what I actually did and how to do this. So this may not be anything new for the experienced gardener, but for new gardeners like me, yeah, it will be really easy if you just see this video and have sort of already have this knowledge or idea, so that you don't have to keep doing trials and errors. So you can just start your step from here onwards. I didn't want to spend money on replacing or covering the whole top layer with the topsoil or the garden soil or the compost. So what I did was I just dig a little hole which is enough for the plant. So in this instance, I'm planting winter greens like kale or spinach or broad mustard leaves. So they do not really have big root system, so they're okay with a area of probably 5 by 5. So I dug a little hole and I covered with compost, and then I just prepared the soil. So initially I left the prepared area for 2 days, but you don't really have to do that if the weather has cooled down. But when I started doing this project, it was still quite hot day or hot weather in Brisbane at the time. We were still having 30 degrees, so that was about 2 to 3 weeks ago. So yeah, so prepare the soil, leave it for 2 to 3 days if you have time, even longer, and then plant it, and then water it regularly until the soil and the plant settles. You may need to water the garden twice a day. I'm talking about subtropical areas, but if it is cooler areas, then you can just do once every day until the plant settles. So these plants shown in the pictures, they were only planted about 4 or 5 days ago, and you can see that they've already settled and they're already growing and doing well. I'm now also going to see the area that I have prepared about 7 to 10 days ago. So you can see there you can see some earthworms there, and the soil looks so much better. It looks so fertile, and lots of other weed are coming up. So this area here was, I think, about 2 to 3 weeks old. So you can see the soil looks very, very fertile. Whatever plant I had planted there, I think has died, so I need to replace the area with something else, which I don't know what I'm gonna plant. But look, There's an earthworm there, and the soil itself looks so fertile. So I'm really happy with this idea. I mean, it's not something I've invented, but I'm happy to share so that the new gardeners will have idea and they can just follow this and work ahead from here. So my choice of replacement plant in this area will be, I think, coriander, because that's what I've got left over at the moment. And I hope you like this video and you got something out of this video. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in next video. Thank you.